This is the E-II Horizon NT-7 EverTune. Has an 81.7 in the bridge and 85.7 in the neck. My favorite feature about this guitar is the bridge. It allows me to tune the guitar absurdly low and still use relatively small strings, retain awesome tension, and the guitar obviously stays in tune the whole time. For the longest time I was using baritone scales with either a tune-o-matic or whatever kind of bridge. You had to use massive strings. I was using a 13 through 85 for this drop F tuning, but now I can use 10 through 74. I believe that the smaller the strings, there's almost more clarity in the tone. I love that I can use a 74 for this low F, but it retains pitch the entire time. I can keep the string like a pipe because of this bridge, whereas without it, it's not possible. Normally, I'm prone to tuning issues in between songs. This guitar, that is not the case. When it comes to changing strings and maintenance on this guitar, the bridge remembers. It keeps the tension of what you set previously. So if you have the springs in a good position, you need to change strings. All you have to do is put your new strings on, get them to pitch, set the tension. You don't have to stretch your strings. The bridge just remembers the tension that it had originally. This is the guitar that I used to record the new Fit for a King album. This is the only instrument that I've ever owned that can produce the results that I need out of my guitar parts. I need the hiss and the sizzle and the clarity out of these EMGs. I need the pitch retention and the perfect tuning from this EverTune. Then I also need a fretboard that just feels like a walk in the park, that's so easy to play but sounds massive. This is the only guitar that I was interested in using. Went to see Every Time I Die, 2006. Jordan is playing a white ESP Eclipse. From that show, fell in love with ESP. It was a goal of mine to get my hands on an Eclipse somehow. And ESP introduced a 7-string Eclipse, the EC407. So that was my first 7-string model. That was my first LTD, and I played that for years. And then finally getting my first E-II, the E-II EC7 incorporated the speed of a slick, fast-feeling guitar and the sturdiness of an Eclipse. And then this guitar is just like a tree trunk. It's just a tank of an instrument. Sets up perfectly. The fretboard feels phenomenal. The way that the low notes on this guitar resonate is unparalleled to anything else that I've ever played. If you are a serious musician, you need to check out the E-II series by ESP.